Good morning. Good morning from here. So at this moment we have the hospital. We came for vaccination. Hello guys. So today, earlier on in the morning, I went to the hospital, which I brought you guys along. I went for vaccination. Yeah, it's called vaccination in French, while in English is immunization. So I thought of sharing. Why not share with vaccination functions in Senegal? Unlike at least someone who has no experience, like someone who is ignorant of this, or who will always be looking for somebody to help out to go to the hospital. Like myself, it happened to me when I came new. When I had my baby, the first baby, I was calling somebody to help me out, to escort me in order to speak, in order to know what to do. So sometimes the person might not have time. So the day that the person has no time to come, is not available, I got to take the challenge of this book. Let me just go straight to the point. For you to be able, anybody that gives birth to a child must definitely, in this Senegal, must definitely have this card or any other type, but this one here. So in this book, whenever you're going to vaccination, immunization, you have to take this book along with you. So don't forget it. This book is very, very important. In this book will be number one, where they will collect it from you once you get there. At least when you get there, if people are there before you, so you have to at least say salam alaikum. When you say salam alaikum, you ask them kumuje. Let me speak the ones I do, how I do my own. Kumuje. You can make a sign. Yeah. So anybody that knows it will understand that you're asking who is the last person. So I don't know what it is in French. I haven't translated that one. I haven't searched for it actually. So who is the last person, and then they will direct you to the last person. So they'll be going turn by turn till you gets to you. When it gets to you, they will collect this book from you. Some might ask you what is your name or the name of your baby. Some might go straight inside this book. There is a space where it is written your name and the name of your baby, and then they'll go through the details. They'll ask you the month of your baby and the hospital where you give birth. So depending on the hospital you went to, unlike in Nigeria, when you have a baby for like 9 months, when that baby starts school 1 year, you don't need to take that baby to hospital again for vaccination or immunization. They come to the school. But here it's not like that. You go to the hospital even until the last day. So every returning date, every time that they will need you to return back, they will definitely write it as well in this book. There's where they write it. So it's left for you as a mother to go through this book and read. It's written in French, quite all right, but you can translate, because like I said earlier on, not me as usual. That's when I took the challenge of going through to know what and what. There is a place where it's written the days, the months where your baby, you will have another vaccination. I will come for another vaccination, and when you translate it, you'll be able to know where and how many doses of drugs or injection that baby will be taking, if it's vitamin or not. There's inside this book where they wrote it down. So everything is inside this book, just left for you to be when you get there. The number 2 things after they ask you your name and details, another thing, they'll ask you to put your baby on a scale. you measure the pounds or weight of the baby, and then after that one they check the height of the baby, and you as a mother, you have to be very, very attentive on that one to watch the pounds, the weight of your baby, so that when you be giving that child medicine, you will give the child medicine according to the weight of that baby. There's an injection that will inject the baby at the end. You have to give that baby some syrup, some paracetamol, in order to calm down the body temperature. So excuse me, if I had someone who shared something like this to me, it would have been of good help for me that time. It wouldn't be a big burden and challenging one for me, but I did it. So I said, why not share it? There's someone who might need to hear this too out there, or who is a foreigner, who doesn't speak, who has this language barrier. Yeah, this language barrier, and then communication will be the problem to drugs that day. So I have to, another thing, as a mother, you have to look when they are injected. Don't go there and close your eyes. Some will go there and close their eyes while they inject the baby. You have to hold your baby and look. Even if it's vitamin they have to put in the baby's mouth, you have to open up the mouth. So I said, I believe this video will be important to somebody, how things functions there. Sometimes you may be lucky when you get there, you will get someone who understands your language, or who will help you out, who understands a little bit. But make sure you don't forget to take this book along with you when you are going for vaccination. It's very, very important. Go try to be nice, to try to carry you along with them. So grab this video and like it, please. I always say like my video and share it. Thank you for watching my video. This book, I would have loved to show where the place where they do write everything about the type of dose of